In the heart of the city, where the lights never dim, there lurks a tale of the unseen, a story of specters from a forgotten past. Amid the ceaseless hum of urban life, among the towering skyscrapers and the endless sea of people, there lies a chilling secret. A secret that creeps in the shadows, that whispers in the wind, that echoes in the silence of the night. This is no ordinary tale of the city. This is a tale where the living and the spectral cross paths, where the mundane meets the eerie. A tale that begins with strange occurrences, with whispers in the wind, with shadows that move on their own. As we peel back the layers of this urban enigma, we uncover a mystery that sends shivers down the spine, a chilling narrative that blurs the line between reality and the supernatural. Tonight, we delve into this urban legend, a tale that will send shivers down your spine. It was a night like any other until it was not. It started ordinarily enough with our protagonist, a creature of habit, following her usual routine. She returned home from her late-night shift, the city's hustle and bustle a comforting hum in the background. The streets, bathed in a golden glow from the street lamps, were speckled with the last of the evening stragglers. Her apartment stood as a sanctuary, a place of solace amidst the city's unending energy. Inside, the sounds of the city faded into a faint murmur. She shed her professional facade like an unwanted cloak and slipped into the comfort of her well-worn pajamas. A simple dinner, a bowl of hot soup and a sandwich, was prepared, the process almost therapeutic in its familiarity. As she ate, she watched the city from her window, a silent observer of its nocturnal dance. And then, as the hours rolled on, a subtle shift in the air became noticeable. It was an unsettling stillness, as if time itself had decided to pause. The city noise, a constant companion, was replaced by an eerie silence. The lights of the city seemed to dim, as though shrouded by an unseen fog. An inexplicable chill ran down her spine, a foreboding sense of unease settling in. The hands of the clock ticked away, each second echoing in the silence like a heartbeat. As she moved around her apartment, each creak of the floorboards felt amplified, every shadow seemed to dance with a life of its own. The familiarity of her home was replaced by a creeping dread, a sense that she was no longer alone. Then, right as the clock struck midnight, a gust of cold wind blew through the apartment, even though all windows were securely shut. The flickering lights cast long, distorted shadows along the walls, creating a sinister tableau. A chill ran through the air, a shiver down her spine. She felt it, a presence, unseen but palpable. The city's spectral inhabitant had made its presence known. As the clock struck midnight, a cold wind blew, and the city's spectral inhabitant made its presence known. To understand the present, one must delve into the past. Peeling back the layers of time, our journey takes us to the roots of our spectral tale. The ghost that haunts the city, you see, was not always a phantom. Once, she was as human as you or I, her story intertwined with the city's history in a dance of fate and circumstance. Her name was Mira, a woman of exceptional beauty and grace. Born into a wealthy family, her life seemed destined for joy and prosperity. Yet, underneath the shimmering surface of her privileged existence, a storm was brewing. The city was changing, and with it, the lives of its inhabitants. The winds of industrialization swept through the streets, uprooting traditions and ushering in an era of uncertainty. Mira's family, unable to adapt to the changing times, fell into financial ruin. Desperate and destitute, they arranged for Mira to marry a wealthy suitor, a man she neither loved nor respected. Heartbroken and trapped, Mira found herself confined within the walls of a loveless marriage, her dreams and aspirations withering away. One fateful night, in the throes of despair, she took her own life. Her spirit, they say, was unable to find peace. Overwhelmed by betrayal and heartache, she was destined to wander the city, forever searching for the happiness that had been so cruelly snatched away from her. Her tragic tale, while steeped in sorrow, is a poignant reminder of the city's past. A past marked by rapid change, social upheaval, and the devastating consequences of an unyielding societal structure. It's a past that has shaped the city, leaving an indelible imprint on its identity and its inhabitants, both living and spectral. The echoes of the past still linger, giving rise to the haunting spectre we know today. Each chilling wail, every fleeting shadow, is a testament to Mira's tale of lost love and eternal unrest. A ghost story, yes, but also a chilling chronicle of a city and its people forever haunted by the specter of their past. The city sleeps, but its ghostly tenant doesn't rest. As the moon reigns supreme in the night sky, the haunting persists, weaving a chilling tapestry of fear amongst the city dwellers. Our protagonist, once a skeptic, now finds herself caught in the relentless grip of the supernatural. The haunting isn't confined to the hushed whispers of midnight anymore. It has seeped into the broad daylight, tainting the city's vibrant palette with an eerie gloom. The protagonist's quaint apartment, once a haven, now pulsates with an unsettling energy. Drawers open of their own accord, mirrors shiver with unseen reflections, and the soft murmurs of the radio morph into disjointed whispers, painting a macabre picture of the spectral resident. The haunting incidents don't just rattle her, they echo across the city, piercing through the veil of normalcy. In the heart of the city, a cafe owner recounts how his bustling joint empties out as the sun dips below the horizon, replaced by an icy silence that clings to the air. A schoolteacher speaks of a child's drawing, a seemingly innocent scribble that revealed a figure cloaked in shadows standing alone in the corner. Each story, each incident, knits together a chilling narrative of the city's spectral resident. The haunting isn't just a solitary experience anymore, it's a shared reality that sends shivers down the spine of the city, unifying its inhabitants under a blanket of fear. The haunting continues, relentless and unyielding, leaving a trail of goosebumps and quickened heartbeats. The city's once familiar corners now hold secrets whispered in hushed tones, every alleyway a potential stage for the next eerie encounter. What was once a bustling metropolis is now a city held captive by its ghostly tenant. The spectral resident has claimed the city as its own, and every creak of a door, every flicker of a shadow, every gust of chill wind serves as a stark reminder of its omnipresence. The city sleeps, but its ghostly tenant doesn't rest. Every creak, every shadow, every chill wind is a reminder of the city's spectral resident. The tale doesn't end here, for the ghost of the city is timeless. As the sun rose, our protagonist, beleaguered and desperate, attempted to escape the relentless haunting. He packed his bags, his hands trembling, the echo of the ghost's whispers still ringing in his ears. The city, once a haven, had become a labyrinth of fear, each corner hiding a chilling memory. But the ghost was not bound by walls, nor was it deterred by distance. It was a specter of the city, woven into its very fabric, lurking in its shadows, whispering in its winds. The protagonist sought refuge in the countryside, miles away from the city. But the haunting didn't relent. It followed him like a shadow, creeping into his dreams, echoing in his thoughts. The ghost was not just a resident of the city, it was the city. It was the forgotten stories, the lost souls, the untold secrets that lay buried in its heart. In his isolation, the protagonist had an unsettling realization. He understood that the ghost was not haunting him, it was haunting the city. He was just an unwilling witness, trapped in a spectral theater of the city's past. It was a chilling revelation, a twist that sent shivers down his spine. The protagonist returned to the city, not out of choice but out of resignation. He realized that the ghost was an inseparable part of the city, a spectral thread in its vibrant tapestry. He accepted the haunting as a part of his life, a constant companion in the city that never slept. The ghost of the city continues to dwell in the heart of the metropolis, a timeless entity. It whispers tales of the past, of forgotten eras and lost souls. It's a chilling presence that adds an eerie charm to the city, a spectral reminder of the city's haunted past. In the heart of the city, where the lights never dim, the ghost continues to dwell, a chilling reminder of the past. This is not just a story, but a living, breathing urban legend. Our tale began on a night just like any other, transforming into an encounter that would chill the bones. We navigated the labyrinth of the city's past, unearthing secrets that had been buried for far too long. The haunting didn't stop there. It continued, weaving itself into the fabric of the city's bustling life, creating an uncanny juxtaposition of the mundane and the supernatural. The unsettling conclusion revealed that the line between the living and the dead is, after all, not as clear as we'd like to believe. This ghost story, set against the backdrop of our very own city, is a stark reminder that beneath the surface of our everyday lives, the eerie and the inexplicable often lurk. As we bid adieu, remember, the next time you walk the city streets, you're never truly alone.